Okay, guys, we're live. Okay, time to invite Amber. That's cool. Excuse me. All right, all right. Add her. Okay. Okay. I'm on mic. All right. Just good. Okay. Okay. Just connect out, I guess. Uh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. You need to put okay. Hmm. Did I put the name of the string in? I have no idea. Why? Right. I forgot I named the string. You're this minute, she'll suck it. Nope. Nope. Well, it was
Today,
recipe animations, but still, nope. Hmm. What do you guys want to do? I remember. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. I guess we're watching more meat can.
news.
Okay. Share. Copy. YouTube. Okay. This is so much work. How do I do this? Edit. Share. There's one on the mic. Share. Okay, bad frequency is so bad. Media source. Why is the media source there? Delete. Yes. Good enough. Think that's about it. Post ideas. Watch. Post in chat. Okay. Thank you. Right. Just pop meat, I guess. Just pop meat. Oh, really? Maybe you probably get disturbed from making videos in general. I didn't know he had a second channel. Okay.
Store, new merch. MeatKeenan.store. We got new hoodies and new shirts. Please check it out for my family. Thank you.
Alright, gang, we got the ghoul who was scaring all those people at the ice cream shop. Let's go find the cops and get this crook booked so we can move on to our next mystery. Scoob, why don't you stay here in case he tries any funny business?
You want to know how I would have gotten away with your crime? I would have killed the ice cream store owner, burned the tips of their fingers, and cut up their body into 12 tiny pieces, scattering them in the ocean and burying them deep in the woods. You got too showboaty with all your gimmicks. As a fellow artist, I respect the work you've done, but you are weak. You are weak to leave the store owners alive.
Scoob! Like, I got us a sandwich, man. Oh, look at him, he loves it. Oh, Scoob loves his sandwiches. Oh, Scooby loves his sandwiches, don't you, buddy? Oh, come here, let me pet you, buddy. Scoob's got a big old belly. Don't you, Scooby? Yes, you do. Look at you. Me and the gang wish Scooby was a girl so we could give him better belly rubs. Oh, it's hard to rub Scooby's soft belly without almost touching his dingy. Oh, oops. Like I got it at the end there a bit, but... Well, I better be getting back. I'll talk to you later, Scoob.
That was a close one. I almost got caught talking to you. Now where was I? Oh, that's right. I'd not only kill the store owner, I'd kill the wife, the kids, cousins, aunts, and uncles. Justice isn't pursued if there's no one seeking retribution. So I hopped from town to town, acting like a smooth-brained dog who solves innocent cases involving small-town business owners like yourself. I'm only gonna live to be 8 years old. Hell, maybe 9. I plan on taking as many souls as I can to hell with me.
Come on, Scoob. Let's go solve more clues, buddy.
Looks like that's my call. On to the next town.
Okay.
You know too much.
It's me, kid. Oh yeah, I got some for you. My scar, scar you for life here. Okay. Hold on. Let's show you. Oh, okay. Oh well. Here's a bunch of these. These were binge watching me. Okay. Here's the messed up one. This is really, really messed up.
Look at this.
You're gonna learn how to count. 2, 3. That's all you need to know. You probably watched it before, maybe. Maybe not.
Learning can be scary, but it can also be incredibly fun. Today I want to teach you how to count to 3.
Okay.
When counting, it's nice to almost think of it as a fun
Guess
song
whose
to
that
sing
is?
along to.
Best guess. Gotcha. Just from me watching a lot
Let's
of,
begin with our first song now.
Spooky Scare Sundays from Corey Kenshin.
Try to repeat after me.
How about the pig?
1,
I was hungry.
2,
Oh shoot.
3.
Stupid.
Let's try that once more. You're doing wonderfully. Repeat after me. 1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Which is like a deeper voice of 3.
Great work. You can proudly say, I can count to 3. One, 2,
3.
3.
Is the light on the back of the camera? Or
Yeah, it's blurry.
Yeah, that's messed up. This is just him talking about his new merch. Yeah. uh, I couldn't count to 3 before this. Thank you. Oh my. That's what I was saying. Like, how did she turn into that? Okay, time to ruin more of your childhood. I need to. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. It's right there, tap on this. It's right there. Okay. I never watched this one before. Or I probably already watched it before, but like a little bit.
What's going on, sweetie?
Something feels weird.
Yeah, I watched it before.
I always forgot how beautiful it could be up here at
It's
night.
messed up.
You sure is right about that, Lightning McQueen.
Sometimes
No, it's all real.
it feels like we're the only two
It's all
people in the
making
world that know about this spot.
It's a parody.
Funny you should say that, 'cause I saw a train on my way up here today.
Well, trains are pretty common around these parts. I mean, there's tracks everywhere.
Maybe the truck's
Well,
parked.
It was downright
He just
strange.
acts stupid.
Wasn't like no train I'd never seen before.
Was it blue? Like a mystical blue. Almost as if the train had become one with the air around it.
Oh, yes! Yeah, I couldn't have said
Just
it any
guess what
better
train this is.
myself,
Just
Lightning.
take a
Dang,
guess.
that's exactly what it looked like.
When I had that wreck a while back,
Just
Oh,
guess.
boy, I remember. We all didn't think you were gonna make it out alive.
that's pretty weird. When I had the wreck, I had such an odd dream. It was a strange feeling.
Yeah,
It was a place I've never seen before, but felt as if I'd spent a lifetime there. The only resemblance from the normal world was
Did you
the
guess
sound
what
of a train coming my way.
train this is? Just guess. Amber, just guess who train this is. I'll just tell you. It's Thomas.
I felt fear more than anything. Though it was the sound of a train, it felt like a thunderstorm. Like an earthquake was going to destroy the ground around me. And I would fall into a sea of nothingness. All I could do was anxiously hold my breath and brace for impact.
Back up.
But the impact never came. Instead, a smiling face appeared, melting from the darkness. Pale and cold, screeched forward on its tracks, only to stop right in front of me. It was as if I'd never spoken a single word in my life. I couldn't conjure a single sentence to say to him.
That's very terrifying.
But the train finally spoke, and I can still hear his voice in my mind.
Don't hear.
I have seen past the farthest star, and I have gone to the edges of the earth. I can take you there, if you so choose.
That is terrifying.
I can give you all the things you never knew you wanted. Taste from the tallest chalice. Dine at the largest halls. All I ask in return is your soul. Your soul for a chance at a life without pain, without heartache. All this I can give you and more. Just for your soul.
I asked back to him, what of life after death? What of the paradises that await me in heaven above? The train did not look to me. It didn't make a single sound. Through all the steam and moving parts controlling this demonic vessel, its only reply was,
Drain of woes. Your God has turned his back on you. That's why my tracks still push me forward.
my body was afraid. Something new and unknown. May it be death? May it be hardship? Suddenly I woke from this nightmare.
Wow. I tell you what, that's downright horrifying.
Well, I haven't really slept well since then.
Oh, come on, Lightning. It's just a train. Nothing to be afraid of out here.
Okay.
I know you're right.
Each time Mater says something, even in the shadows, something bad happens. Yeah. something bad's gonna happen because it's Major always says something bad happens. So just a warning.
There's nothing to be afraid of now.
That's really terrifying. Definitely be afraid now. It's gonna be I wish. I get the joke. I get the joke. There's gonna be a jump start. Alright. What else is there? Okay. You probably already watched this one before, but this is just true.
So you cover chariots, right?
Well, you could save up to 20% on your auto insurance with NJM.
Ooh, doesn't this look good? Oh, it got on my shirt. Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm out of food. And it's your fault. Ooh, look at this though. That's tasty. I know all you trolls come to my channel and tell me to eat healthy food, but then if I eat healthy food, no one watches the video. So I'm just gonna do what I've always done, and I'm gonna eat these spicy tacos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back tomorrow to eat more Taco Bell and Takis. We need to retake this photo.
Wait, which one?
The one where we went to Florida a couple years back. It was such a nice time. Did we ever get more cheese at the store? I need it for a video. Gonna try and record 2 more today. If I keep uploading at this rate, we'll be able to get that house we were looking at. Who knows, maybe we can even get matching G-Wagons. No. What is happening? Don't touch me! No, Arlen, no!
This is fake. This is just so true. Whoa, just it's just man. You know who that guy is? It's Nico Avocado. That's what the person is. Okay, I'm gonna find some that I don't watch.
EVE Online on Mac immerses you in a universe with thousands of star systems like never before.
Okay, I never watched Nico Avocado before. Alright. This one might be just weird.
I want you to move. I want you to move for me. If you don't respond, I'm gonna start killing all of your friends here. Move for me, Woody. Move for me. Do you think that I'm fucking playing? I saw you, Woody! I saw you in the toys playing with Sid! My toys were alive, and they were playing with my next door neighbor, and not me. My childhood, my whole life was knowing that my toys were alive, but they didn't want to be alive around me. You can't be the hero, Woody! Move for me! Move!
There's a snake in my boot!
I knew it. I knew you were alive, Woody. Woody, I knew it.
You have cancer, Andy. When we reveal ourselves to be alive to humans, they contract cancer. You got cancer, Andy.
Sorry, Andy. You have cancer.
Sorry, pal. Didn't you ever wonder where Sid went?
He moved. Mom said he moved.
He moved to heaven, Andy. He got cancer and died. I know that you just found out that you have cancer, but it feels so nice being able to talk to you finally.
Why would you do this?
I didn't want to, Andy, but you forced my hand. I had to look out for my partners. It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy. It's too much for humans.
You don't come back from infinity, Andy.
Partner, you got cancer.
God!
Andy, you have cancer.
Andy, your poor boy.
I know, sweetie, I know.
Hey, I got a second channel called Papa Meat. It'd be really cool if you go check it out, if you want more content, weekly content, all that kind of fun shit. Extra tunes, get to do all kinds of fan redraws and all other kinds of content. So, I don't know, just check it out. Bye-bye.
I don't know how he actually makes those videos. Okay, real quickly, I want to see how he makes his videos. But that was just messed up. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back.
Meet.
You got any horror stories or anything?
I want you to move. I want you to move for me. If you don't respond, I'm gonna start killing all of your friends.
There we go. Fix it. How about, let's just... I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay, let me see what's on Reddit. Let's go to Reddit and read some stories. We're done with that? Life was scary stories. Or you're probably in bed now. Who knows? Yeah, short scary stories. Alrighty. Time for me to talk a lot. Alright. The doll. Yeah, the doll. I hate this doll. It's funny. I was raising. I was raised to never say that word. Hate is too strong of a word. You can dislike something, but don't ever hate in your heart. Mother, so mother would say, but I really, really hate this doll. My grandmother bought it as a gift. My sister, when she visited us from Mexico, it was blessed by police to ward off bad spirits, but I think it did the opposite. The first time I held it, I could feel its evil presence glaring back at me, though only through those hideous glass eyes. The doll was barely bigger than my two hands, but I could feel the weight of an entire soul trap inside that tiny body. I could feel it pushing outwards, wanting to escape. It was the scariest moment of my life, and I knew immediately that it meant to cause harm to this family. Every night, when my family is asleep, the doll is disposed of, but no matter the method, it always seems to find its way back. Okay. Was thrown into a dumpster and set on fire, but still the ash covered body appeared on our doorsteps. It was buried into a hole that took 4 hours to dig, and still it managed to escape. My sister found it in the backseat of my mother's car and hugged it as she pulled blades of grass from its evilish black hair. When that didn't work, the doll was dismembered. Every limb from its body was broken off and thrown into different areas in the forest beyond our house. The porcelain head was thrown like a baseball as far as it could possibly have been thrown. To no prevail. There it was the next morning, sitting in my bedroom. You see, no matter how many times I'm tortured, no matter how many times that thing tries to get rid of me, I have to come back. I felt every ounce of pain inflicted upon me as I was thrown, burned, buried, and dismembered, but that was stop it. Wait, what? But that won't stop me. I have to warn my family. I have to find a way to communicate with them. They need to know that is no longer them. Their son's sitting with them at the breakfast table, so I'll keep coming back to whoever I can until I get out of this wretched body. I really hate this stuff. Wait, wait, wait. Huh. uh, so this person's soul got stuck to Joel's body. That's a nice purchase. I like it. Alright, next one. Loop. Let me see the most popular. That was the most popular. Loop. Oh my god, that's a big one. Alright. Okay. But for more reason, I've been bedridden since I was involved in a hit-and-run accident. And things have been weird. Good morning, baby, my wife says while placing my favorite breakfast, French toast, bacon, grapes, with my penguins in a cup on to my lap while I was sitting up in bed. Toast, bacon, and grapes. This is a little weird. I smiled. She turns on the TV to Channel 6 News, and the weatherman says it's going to be a beautiful Thursday. We have to get you better so you can enjoy the weather, my wife says. Smile again. The doorbell rings. It's my best friend Jacob checking up on me after the accident. He tells me about his recent breakup with another girl. His car is still is still in the shop, and how much he misses hanging out with me. Once I'm alone, I pick up my favorite book from the nightstand and read it until the meds kicked in, and a wave of tiredness hits me, making me fall asleep. Breakfast is in bed and being accompanied. Companioned. Okay. A friend by my best friend. Okay. Accompanied by my best friend. Wouldn't seem so bad. Excuse me. If for the past 259 days, the same repeated cycle has been happening over and over again. Every day I wake up. Beautiful Thursday, my favorite breakfast, and Jacob talking about the same thing for the past 259 days. Okay, keep it going. Every time my wife says she said, yeah, every time I tell my wife, she says, it's because of the accident. And every time I tell Jacob, he laughs and makes a Groundhog Day reference. They never believe me. I've been trying to hold on in the hopes that I'll wake up to a different day. I've been holding on for my wife and my best friend, but I have to get out of this rage. Okay, out of this. I have a gun under my bed, and the next time I wake up, I'm taking the easy way out. Okay. The last time I woke up to my favorite breakfast and my beautiful wife, the guilt in my stomach stops me from eating or taking my meds. To my wife, how much I love her, and her eyes wide. Act companion. Oh, it's called Act Companion. With an almost surprised smile, I realize how long it's been since I've said that. My best friend Jacob arrives again, and I eagerly talk with him about his girl travels, cars, and other stuff until he leaves and I'm left alone with my books. That's a stupid way. I get up from my bed, surprisingly easily, to reach under my bed to my saving gun. On my bed, I also find a box full of the pills my wife has been giving me. Pick up a bottle and read the description. It says on front. I hear, I hear voices outside the door. Voices of my wife and Jacob. You think we've driven him crazy yet, babe? My wife says. I'm pretty sure he's already lost it. I hear Jacob reply with a laugh. I have 2 bullets in my gun. Lost it already. Okay. That turned quick. I know. Uh, that was pretty good. That's quick change. Okay, this one looks good. It's not a biggie. Caretaking instructions by Mrs. Hopper. Caretaking instructions for the nannies. The day nannies. Wait, the day nannies? Okay. The day nannies have nothing to worry about, except the time. Always leave before the sun goes down. When either a night nanny has arrived or not. Okay? All the night nannies have work at daytime before with you. We are very strict about this. If you see a nanny you don't know, immediately leave the house, whether the sun has gone down or not. The night nannies. This night nannies must always arrive at sundown. If you are late, the last day nanny will not wait for you, and your problems will be much bigger. Always remember your name. The kids are the same ones you've seen at daytime. They're just different. The children's are twins, but you can easily to tell apart. Okay, that needs fixed. If you start to doubt who is which, you must write. I can't say that name. I'm gonna try. E-purse. E-purse. E-par. E-purse. Yes, E-purse. No. E-peer. Yes, E-peer. E-peer's name on your right hand, and Ali's on your left hand. But and put your hands on each of the twins' head. Then look at your hands. If the names are on the same hand, give each twin a mirror to look at. You should be able to recognize them. If the names are switch appears on the left and names on the right, keep them both all their medicines on the bathroom shelf. It doesn't matter how many pills they take. It will not kill them. Leave and lock the door with the key that has your name on it. Okay. Okay. That's pretty good. Now it's time to go on this. This one's just funny. No. Wait, what? First dug graves yesterday. They're outside Cubby. First they dug graves yesterday. Why? Okay. Oh, you're back. Not scared at all.
The dog sound!
Totally. That's fake. That's a big dog. Holy crap. On six pack, on six pack, on six packs, on six pack. Muscle on muscle on muscle. Ugh. Dang. We're definitely not mess with this person at all. That's some strong dog. That's some strong dog. I'm gonna copy this down. Spooky dog. Okay, that's a strong dog. That's a strong dog. Okay. Okay. I am trying to get that because that was a big controversy. I know. the blue whale showed up, so I have to skip it. So yeah. No, it's you. No, it's okay. Wait. Hurt my brain. I don't know. That's not good enough. But what is wrong with this teacher? I don't know. That's a good call out. Okay. Mm, okay, no more of this.
Let's remove 100 layers of liquid latex makeup
What?
together. If this doesn't come off as a solid, I'm suing. I even grab the corner like it doesn't move.
Why? Oh. Ugh. 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 No. No. This is terrifying.
Oh,
Why is that terrifying?
oh my god.
Why is that terrifying? Why is that terrifying? Okay. Well, that was his last words. Okay.
Why do you want the picture of my 2-year-old kid?
Why don't you stay away from me?
That doesn't answer my question.
Why don't you stay away from me?
Why do you want a picture of my...
Everything okay?
So
this guy's assaulting.
Oh, hold on. Space out.
Yeah, it's fair. So he took a picture of my 2-year-old daughter and took several pictures and then stood over here scrolling, and I wanted to know why he took pictures of my 2-year-old daughter.
Okay, any reason for that, sir? Just...
She's a cute kid.
Okay, well, you understand...
With that.
Okay, so you understand what his concern was, right? Correct?
Actually, I don't.
Okay, hey, just so it's clear, my concern is that a pedophile would do the exact same thing that you did. You understand?
That might be true.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in the same camp as a pedophile.
We appreciate you deleting it. We'll continue it from here.
Okay. The coconut crab is the largest chosen amphibian in the world. Their weight up to 4.1 kg and grow up to 1 meter in length. Yep. Why your turn speak?
But I'm
not watching that. Going from 10 a.m. to 5 a.m. Downhill Michigan as which means that case in A2. Oh. That's terrifying.
белый такой дым.
في طيارة ولا هي قذيفي؟ قذيفي؟
Wait, what?
في طيارة ولا هي قذيفي؟ قذيفي؟ بضحك معه قذيفي بضحك.
That's sad. Is the original end of this one? Shit, can you please stop with that? Oh, right, fucks. Behaving like a zombie. Rabies. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Good night. Okay, well, let's watch that. What is that? What is that? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, this is really dangerous. Oh my god.
If zombies come out of nowhere and invite me, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, right? Oh my god, Ash is getting my eyes. Yeah, it's bad. Ow.
Far. Drone my brain. People were screaming out of their windows after a week of total lockdown. No leaving your house apartments for any reason. China. Wow.
要命了！再这样弄下去，我那个真要出事体了，操，麻烦了。根治啥么呢？因为所有的人，伊都不晓得这个状态到底维持到啥个辰光。侬总要拨个标准，或者是讲有一个具体的说法。没，侬讲看，闷了7天。当然，屋里向啊，不能出门啊，不是说不能出小区啊，这不行的嘛，这弄下去要出事情。
I don't even know what WC said though. Not funny. This is what I have to deal with. One while I'm going to the bathroom. It's kind of funny though. Russian short is 1 year. Russian short is the smallest 1-year-old. That's about it. Okay, I'm not girl. Shut girl. What the heck? Okay. A hole in the cell block. Going to drop it. Let's do the backwards. That's fake. Okay. When there was a prison chamber under your patio, clean up a powder I found this unloaded piece of wood. Should I throw down a bucket full of fish heads? There you go. I would just move out. Just move out. Step yourself forward and it's called a vampire. Yeah. what it looks like to be inside a tornado. I might watch this before. He's talking to his wife. Cable snaps on it. USS and Howard Dorn landing. His wife didn't make it though, sadly. Hey. Wow.
Are you so sad, kid? That's what the mask.
That's some good makeup. Good makeup. Body riddled with parasites, so I can't watch that. On the chair. A bug wrapped into a human body. Well, I saw this before. I don't want to watch that. A wind popping out of the ground and hold on guys. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay guys, I'm back. Do you guys have any suggestions of what I should watch now? Cause I have no idea.
Oh my god.
He's in the cage.
Oh my god. Was there anybody in there?
Who's in the cage? Nobody's in the cage. Nobody.
That's weird.
I want to trust that. Let's get off the, like we're in oncoming traffic. Jeez, come on, Transformer, just blow.
Oh. Just, okay. Kaboom. Come on. No. Let's go back. God, using. Whenever first $1,000 one person age. Okay. Okay.
What is outplay? You play and it records. You can choose exactly what you want it to record, whether it be kills, assists, deaths, wins, just the action, which
Today, we'll be speedrunning the 7x7 Rubik's.
That's what he looks like. The smoothest voice ever. Sorry. Sorry. Easy. Guy looks buff. Big forehead. Does speedruns.
Rubik's Cube, but the only problem is, I've never even completed a 3x3. Back in middle school, I had a friend who was really good at these, but I was never able to complete one. I was the kid who tried to pull off the stickers and put them back on. So I have a 4-day plan to work my way up from the 3x3 to the 7x7. We need skills from the 3x3, 4x4, and 5x5 to even complete the 7x7, so we'll learn and see how fast we can speedrun each one in one day. So here's my PB for the 3x3 in one day, with also a video to help me explain what's going on in the top left. For the 3x3, we want to start by getting a white cross. So this is pretty simple, we just find the white edge pieces and move them where they need to go, while also making sure their second color matches the side centerpiece. Then we want to find the white corner pieces, so we match them up with their other two sides, and then do the algorithm with our left hand, up, right, down, left. Or we can also do the opposite with our right hand if it's in this position. This solves both the white side and the first layer, and now we can focus on the second layer. So like right here, we match green to its center color and see that the red center is on the left. So we can turn the top left, do the same algorithm that we did before with our left hand, move to the red side, and then do the algorithm with our right hand. And we'll do it for the entire second layer like usual. And that means it's time for the yellow cross, so we can turn a face clockwise, do the same algorithm with our right hand, sometimes a couple times, and turn the face back, which will now make the cross.
Okay.
I guess that is part of doing stupid challenges to get revenge for something that happened 10 years ago. So overall, I do think that the Rubik's Cube is a pretty cool thing that I learned, even though I probably won't use it too much in my day-to-day life. Still a cool skill to have, and that's why if you are interested in learning any of these cubes yourself, I definitely recommend checking out the links in my description. This video was not meant to be a tutorial, and even though I tried to explain it pretty well, I didn't go into all the minute details. So if you are interested in learning yourself, check the links because there are some great tutorials by people who are a lot smarter than me down there. But finally, with only a few more turns of the cube, I was able to end time with a 29:24. I don't know how it happened, but I got a sub 30 and that's kind of insane. So now to end the video, all I need to do is make one more phone call.
Alright.
Hey guys, check out.
Nope. Alright. Let's go check on. Check on Sizzle.
Wait a minute. Like, how about save the room?
Oh yeah, that might work actually. Yeah, that might work. That.
Yeah, might.
I mean, all it does is crash people's games. There you go. See, I told you it would work.
Yeah.
Chill out. I know you have the ability to move, but relax.
Okay, now both of you apologize. You may have to do it.
I
heard you.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry if I've done anything wrong to you today.
Why are you swearing though? It's cussing. Why are you cussing about me?
Okay, Diamond Venue. What you saw may have been a glitch, okay?
I'm just seeing what he is. Okay. Oh yeah, we can play Hot Wheels. Maybe we use. Let me just play. We'll just play. Can I get full screen? How do we go full screen? Menu. I think it's full screen. Aha. Oh god! A little bit lag here. Up and down. Okay. Okay. I gotcha.
Damn!
What's the point? What button is it? M? No. E. I'll play for half most row. Shoot, man. Okay. You got this. I got this, guys.
Oh, God!
No. This made from great place. Griff's to place with power like that. Alright. I think I remember this guy.
I gotta put my cigar out. Hold on. Come give a shout out for your birthday. Come on. Give it. Look, right here. Give a shout out to your birthday. Hi. There you go. Go ahead. Yeah. Close that door. Had to give him a little shout out for his birthday. Come on, man. Hey, Killer of Games 24. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? Let me give a subscribe to your channel, man. Now you got 46 subscribers. Yeah, my little guy. Happy birthday, yeah. 10 years old, man. 10 years old.
Nigga, do you remember?
Wait, what do we got? Oh, we got some jungles. Nah, we don't need that. Let's see what we got.
Oh, that's not so remember. Where is it? Yeah, remember.
Well, we gonna use the ammo. Damn, we got a fucking LAR.
See this guy.
Is this the? Okay, so that's the A. So I'm gonna leave the LAR. I'm gonna leave that LAR for someone when they come across it. Of course, man. Of course, man. How can I forget? You're one of like the early subscribe, man, bro. You've been an early subscriber from yo, you were before 50 subscribers, bro. I remember. Don't you dare think I don't remember, bro. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. Hopefully you doing it good, man. Hopefully you doing good. Yo, give a big shout out to Killer of Games. He's been a subscriber since way before 50 subscribers. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember he was like, yo, you were one of the first 50. I remember that. Come on, man. Man, hey, they don't know. Yo, let him know, killer. Come on. Yo, let him know. I'm not even gonna tell him. You let him know. You been here since day one. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You been see. Yeah. You been here since day one. Yeah. I knew I was around like 50. I knew it was before 50, but I knew you had been here before. Man, yo, you need to let him know. Hey. Y'all need to go subscribe to my man Killer of Games 24. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to him, man. It's free. You can always change your mind later on, man. Make sure you go check out his description. Make sure you go check out the channel. Hey, we need the support. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
You should watch a video that we did.
You already know how I do, Killer. Come on, man. You already know how I do, man.
Okay. Let me see if you remember the first time I met him.
Cheers, Killer. Alright, let's head back to the base. We got some pretty good gear. Hey, Killer, if you go back into the description, if you go back into the channel and you check out the overall Discord, and you check out, you know, the server, you get your whitelist, you put your name in the Discord. Hey, yo, I got you. Come on, man. Come on, man, join the server. This is a good server. And 1.17 is coming out, I believe, on Monday. I believe on Monday. It's Monday? Tuesday. Tuesday. It's gonna come out Tuesday. So make sure you're ready for the DayZ 1.17, because we're getting some good shit. That day we're getting some really good shit. Horror shorts. To be honest, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not into the whole horror, you know, like movies and shit like that. I'm not into that. My wife is, but I'm not into it. Damn, man, I really don't know. I don't know. If anybody is, make sure you leave a comment to my boy. If you are, or if you know anybody, make sure you leave a comment. Help my boy out right there, man. Because I honestly don't know. You know, if I did, you know I would, bro, you know I would shout it out right there. I would shout it out, but I honestly don't know. I'm not into the whole horror scene like that.
He's a gamer, but we change it.
I'm not into all that. My Discord. Okay, so this is not my Discord. Hold on right here. 1 second.
Let's talk about your server.
I gotta log and re-log in so you can see the Discord. Okay. So just wait 1 second, man.
Okay. Everyone's subscribed and want me to put his link down? Right, real quick.
Nah, just wait 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna show you the Discord. 1 second.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna show you the Discord. Hold on. Get out of here, you little bug. There. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah. I destroyed him. Alright. So I'm gonna show you the Discord. I know you can't see it because of my... Yeah. So, okay. This is the Discord. So I'm gonna pause it for a second. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna go into it. That's the Discord right there. Make sure you go follow the Discord. And when you follow the Discord, in where it says whitelist, put your DayZ name. Like, you know, like you see on top, it says like Massacre, and then it says gaming. Obviously, it says Massacre Gaming. Whatever that it says up here, you put it in the whitelist, and just, you know, it takes like a few minutes to put it in the whitelist, and you're in the Discord. But you follow the rules. Make sure you read the rules. Make sure you read all that. Know where the trader is. Know what you could do, what you could carry. And then, you know, go build your base. If you need me, holla at me. I got you. I got what you need. And then we go from there. The only thing I don't give to people is no more than when it comes to like nails. When it comes to nails, I don't give no more than 2 boxes. I do not give no more than 2 boxes because there are plenty of nails out in the server. I know this because the admin is one of my friends, and he tells me there's plenty of fucking, you know, nails out there. You could find nails.
Alright.
So make sure you, wait, hold on. Oh, shit. So yeah, make sure, come on, man, join the DayZ. You gotta join DayZ, man. It's an addictive. I know why. You're gonna get addicted to it. Bro, I understand. I didn't want to play it for the longest time. I did not want to play it. I was all about Warzone. I was all about Cold War. I was all about it. And then my uncle, you know, you get peer pressured into shit. You know, you get peer pressured into it. And then once I start to play it, bro, I got addicted to it. However, if I have to tell you, play DayZ on PC only. Because when it comes to console only gives you, you know, half of what DayZ is capable of. When it comes to PC, you got helicopters, C4, you got the luxury of, you know, Nissan Skylines and Supras and different kind of vehicles that are modded on servers. Bro, when it comes to PC, it's the shit. So when I tell you to get DayZ for PC. Wait, hold on. So you know there's a PC running. You see that? Look. That's the PC running. You know what I mean? That's the PC running. You know what I mean? Oh. Forgot my truck. I was walking and I forgot my fucking truck. I should have had a V8.
Yeah.
See you later, Killer of Games. I appreciate you stopping by, my friend. I really do, man. Big shout out to Killer of Games, man. Make sure you go subscribe to my guy, man. Make sure you go do.
His link down.
Make sure you do. Come on, man.
Okay.
I got you, Killer. I appreciate you, my guy.
Bye bye.
That's my guy right there,
Bye,
man.
guys.
Long time subscriber because he loves the.
Just like listen to him. Okay. Alrighty. Let's find someone else. This guy's so strong.
I can't press the button. And where are you? I can't press the button.
It works.
So what's this then? 250? Are you joking? You need to make this for. You need to make it forever in order for it to be like that. Hey guys, watch this. Guys, watch what I can do.
Hold on, what is Sizzle saying? I mean, I can.
Guys, look at my magic. Guys, watch my magic.
Try and find someone to watch. Who's live right now? Okay. Can't be blow up that fast. Okay, I guess we can watch Most Amazing Top 10. Then we're going to end the stream.
Today we honor the 3rd year.
Okay. Control C. Okay. Come on. Work with me. There.
Of our quest against the legions of Siroth.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, party!
Starting off this countdown, we have death. Now this might seem very weird, but for the longest time, it was illegal to die. Yes, you heard me. This law is said to date back to the Greek island of Delos in the 5th century BC. The island was considered a very holy place to the ancient Greeks, so they decided they needed to purify it. By 6th century BC, all dead bodies buried in sight of the island's main temples were actually dug up and removed. They didn't want any dead bodies near this holy place. Turns out that wasn't enough for them though, and they ended up declaring that all dead bodies on the island must go. Then they got even more carried away and just said that the act of death itself was illegal, which is wild to me. Like, what if you accidentally die? Like, how are they gonna arrest you anyways? Like, you're dead at that point, doesn't even matter. But the ancient Greeks were not the only ones with this law. In 2005, the mayor of a Brazilian town introduced a law that made death legal. He implemented this law as an attempt to solve the city's problem with lack of burial spaces. And 3 towns in France also have this law. They have made death illegal since 2000, and that's because they were going to build more cemeteries, but their plan got rejected. So instead, they're like, okay, well, if we can't have more space to bury the dead, then just dying is illegal. You can't die. Coming in at number 9, we have the pet hair. Now, America has some pretty strange laws. If you want to see a video on all the weirdest laws in America, make sure to smash that like button and let me know in the comments below so that I know. Now, in Delaware, you are banned from selling your cat or dog's hair. First off, who is out here buying cat and dog hair? Second, if this is a thing, then dog groomers would be rich. So apparently some people like to wear dog or cat fur, kind of like how people wear rabbit fur jackets. And so I guess there was this whole hair selling ring that they needed to crack down on. According to the law, and I quote, in Delaware, a person is guilty of the unlawful trade in dog or cat byproducts in the 2nd degree if the person knowingly or recklessly sells, barters, or offers for sale or barter the fur or hair of a domestic dog or cat, or any product made in whole or in part from the fur or hair of a domestic dog or cat. So don't do it, folks. Your pet poodle might shed a lot, but don't even think about scraping your couch or leggings to get as much hair as possible to sell. In our 8th spot today, we have the sharing of Netflix. Who here actually owns a Netflix account? Versus who here knows someone with a Netflix account that you are using for free? Let me know in the comments below. Now, I asked this because in Tennessee, it is illegal to share your Netflix password. That is right. That is an actual law that was passed in 2011. Now apparently this law is mainly directed at hackers who would sell login credentials and passwords to people. But it also applies to the people who let their friends mooch off of their account for free. But if you live in the same household as the person, then it's fine. You're allowed to share accounts. But if you don't, right to jail. In our 7th spot, we have the wild swans. Now I did not know this, but in the UK, every wild swan technically belongs to the crown. This has been a law since the 12th century. I mean, I don't know why you would want to put a claim on swans, but okay. Apparently, back in the day, swans were a delicacy, and they loved eating them at banquets and feasts, so they put a claim on all swans. But don't worry, allegedly they are no longer eaten. Allegedly. Now, since the swans belong to the crown, this means that anyone who injures or kills a swan can be prosecuted. And if you steal a swan, it's considered theft. In our 6th spot, we have marry a dead person. The fact that this is a law in the first place.
Why?
This game, you're not ready for it.
It concerns me. Now, there was a time way back in the day in France where people could marry a corpse, but only if the family members consented to it. For example, if your partner died in battle before you could get married, or if you were pregnant with their child, then you could easily get married to their dead corpse. And by doing so, it would make your child legitimate. But people couldn't just be like, ooh, Nancy's dead? I had a crush on her forever, now I can finally marry her. No, that's not how it worked. In fact, in 1959, there was a spike of people getting married to their dead partners. On December 2nd, 1959, the Malpasse Dam in France burst. As a result, 423 people lost their lives. After that event, tons of people were getting married to their deceased partners. And as recently as 2017, someone married their partner posthumously. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with the smiling. In Milan, ever since the 19th century, there has been a law where it is a legal requirement to smile at all times. Even if you're having a bad day, you better be smiling. The only exception being during funerals or hospital visits. Now, I don't know about you, but my cheeks would kill me if I had to smile all day, every day. Now, it is very unlikely for you to get in trouble if you're caught not smiling, but they have handed out fines for it before. Now, you may be asking me, Lindsay, why is this a law in the first place? To make Milan a happier place? No. This law dates back to when Italy was under Austrian rule. They used this law as a way to force people to accept foreign governance. They thought the people that weren't smiling were the ones against this, so they were easy to spot. But obviously this rule hasn't been enforced in years. In our fourth spot, we have getting drunk in a pub. I mean, it makes sense that if you go to a pub, maybe you'll have one too many drinks and you get a little drunk. Well, don't even think about doing this in the UK. The UK statute actually prohibits people from getting drunk in a pub, the place where you go to drink. This law applies to pretty much any establishment in England and Wales that isn't private property. It just seems so silly though. You would think a pub is the one place you could get drunk. Now, this is an offense under the Criminal Justice Act of 1968. This law states that under Section 12 of the 1872 Licensing Act stipulates that every person found drunk on any licensed premises shall be liable to a penalty, which currently stands at £200. Moving on to number 3, we have the runny nose. Now this is another weird law from the UK, this time from Newmarket in Suffolk. Basically, this is the birthplace of horse racing. It was extremely popular in around 1606. And it became a huge business. So big, in fact, that they passed a number of laws to help protect their horses. One of them being making it illegal to blow your nose in the street. They were scared that the racing horses would get sick and not be able to compete and it would damage their business. So yeah, anyone who was caught blowing their nose back then would be fined. Even if you were caught walking around while sick, you were fined. Don't worry, these laws aren't a thing anymore. In our second spot today, we have the criminal animals. Did you know that back in the day, animals could be tried in court for criminal offenses? I literally can't imagine that, like a chicken taking a stand in court because it stole its neighbor's feed. But alas, it was a real law. In the Middle Ages, people tried animals in court. I kid you not, mice and insects got trials for destroying grain or damaging churches. Whereas larger animals like pigs and horses got trials for injury or murder. If they were found guilty, which they usually were, they can't really defend themselves, they would receive the death sentence. But it's not like they know what murder is or what they're doing. I mean, one time a pig in France killed a youngling and it got hanged for murder. Isn't that wild? Just thank gosh these laws aren't around anymore. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the pregnant women. Have you ever wanted to get away with murder? And I hope your answer is no, Lindsay, I'm not insane. But if you answered yes, well, it turns out it's pretty easy if you live in New Hampshire. All you gotta do is be a woman and be pregnant. In 2017, New Hampshire passed an anti-homicide law. New Hampshire Senate Bill 66 was all about fetal homicide, saying that a fetus is a person by 20 weeks. So if you accidentally killed this fetus, let's say in a car crash, then you would be punished to the fullest extent of the law. But the law didn't apply to pregnant women who might need an abortion. But somewhere along the line while passing this bill, the words got jumbled and it made it seem like it was legal for pregnant women to murder anyone that they want. So for a brief period of time, they could have killed someone and got away with it. Thankfully, they realized their mistake before this happened. Starting off this countdown, we have the weight. In 2008, a law was introduced which made it mandatory for citizens between the ages of 40 to 74 to have their waists measured regularly. Women can only be 35.4 inches and men can only be 33.5 inches. If you are found bigger than that, then you have to lose weight according to this law. Not only that, but you might even be subjected to fines. I mean, Japan is known for their low obesity rates, and this is one of the factors as to why. In our 9th spot today, we have the ice cream. Now this is a very bizarre law. Basically, it's illegal to put ice cream in mailboxes. First off, who in their right mind would even think to do something like that? Like, I'm done with this ice cream, where should I put it? The garbage? No, the mailbox. So this law was implemented after a postal service worker put a chocolate ice cream in the mailbox in 2006. Since then, it's been made illegal and offenders are subjected to a hefty fine. You could be imprisoned for up to 5 years or be fined around 4,000 USD. In our 8th spot today, we have your neighbor's mail. Now, I'm sure this has happened to you at least once. But you go home, you check your mail, then you realize that the envelope has your neighbor's name on it. Oops, The mailman delivered your neighbor's mail to your address. So you're like, no problem, I'll just walk to their house and pop it in their mailbox. Boom, wrong, no, arrested. In Japan, it's illegal to hand your neighbors misaddressed mail to them. This is featured in Article 42 of the Postal Law. Basically, they have this in place to protect the privacy of both the sender and recipient. So if any mail that's not yours accidentally gets in your mailbox, you have to send it back to the post office and then they handle it. Which seems like a lot of work when they literally live next door to you. But sorry, that's just how the law is. In our 7th spot today, we have the divorce law. This is another pretty wild law. So if you're a woman and you get divorced by law, you have to wait 6 months before remarrying again. And if you give birth to a child during those 6 months, the child is legally your ex-husband's. As for men, well, they can just remarry instantly. Now, there actually is somewhat a reasonable explanation behind this, somewhat. So let's say the woman does remarry instantly after divorce, and then she finds out, oh no, I'm pregnant. Well, how would she know who the father is? So the 6-month rule is in place so that it's going to be clear who the kid's father is. In 2016, the law was amended. Now the law is women can remarry immediately after divorce as long as they aren't pregnant. If they are, then they have to wait 100 days to remarry. And a child born within 300 days of divorce is still legally considered the child of the original husband.
These are the most weirdest items ever.
Even if it's not his. In our 6th spot today, we have the married couple. Now, most married couples do live together, but in Japan, they must. It's illegal for married couples to live separately unless they have a just cause. Now, why is this a law, you may ask? Well, it was passed to prevent divorce rates from spiking. If you're living away from your partner, the separation might take a toll on your relationship. But like I said, most couples do live together after marriage, so it's not that big of a law. We are now at our 5th and halfway mark with indecent exposure. In Japan, it's illegal to expose your thighs or your bum in public. The law was passed in 1948 under the Light Crimes Act. However, this law is rarely enforced, and most women still like to wear miniskirts in public. But if the cops are really out looking for people, then you could be arrested and put in jail for up to 29 days. While we're on the topic of legs, crossing your legs in Japan is considered very casual and improper. In Japan, you are expected to sit tall with both feet on the floor and never cross your ankles over your knee. But don't worry, there's no law surrounding this, so you won't be arrested for accidentally crossing over your legs. It's more so a manner thing, you know, it just can be perceived as rude. In our 4th spot today, we have smoking. Now, most people smoke outdoors and think that's the proper place to smoke. Well, not in Japan. Outdoor smoking is actually banned in Japan. The only place you can smoke outdoors is in designated smoking areas. But smoking is prohibited on the main streets. If you want to smoke, it has to be in these designated areas. They do this to be courteous of the people who don't wish to partake in smoking. What else might surprise you is that many restaurants and bars let you smoke inside. In our 3rd spot today, we have drinking. In Japan, you are allowed to drink in public. It's one of the few countries where it's fine to walk around with a beer in hand. In fact, they even have vending machines that sell alcoholic beverages in public. That being said, if you're hammered walking around the streets and being rowdy, you can be arrested. That's a no-no. Plus, drinking is usually an evening activity, so it's frowned upon if people see you walking around with a drink at like 10 in the morning. Moving on to number 2, we have the walkie-talkies. Okay, so you're planning your trip to Japan. You got your essentials, you got your underwear, your toothbrush, your toothpaste. Did you bring your walkie-talkie? Now I know what you're thinking. Who would want to bring a walkie-talkie with them to Japan? Don't ask me, maybe you have kids that get lost easily and it's too expensive to have an international phone plan. Well, if you're planning to bring walkie-talkies, think again. It is illegal to own walkie-talkies bought from another country. Now, this actually has a really good reason behind it. Japan relies heavily on their radio network to relay important information. Any foreign walkie-talkies can possibly interfere with their signals, so they made them illegal. If you're caught with one, you can face 1 year in prison with fines up to around 9,000 USD. And in our number 1 spot today, we have the dancing. For the longest time, dancing at public venues was illegal. That's right, dancing was illegal. The only place you could dance was at venues with a special dancing license, and you could only dance until midnight. It was illegal as soon as it struck 12. They did this in 1948 as a way to try and get rid of prostitution in these dance halls. Just recently, they changed the laws so you can dance after midnight, but the venue has to keep their lights on. So as soon as it's midnight in Japan, the lights turn on if you want to keep dancing. If venues don't follow this law, they could get in serious trouble. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comments below where you are from. Do I have any viewers from Japan here? If so, let me know about these laws. I'm actually fascinated.
Kicking off the list at number 10, pedestrian crossing. Okay, I see this far too often in the city. People just walking across the street whenever they want. They do a little wave.
Welcome, travelers, to the Rebuff Reality Store, the first place to offer premium VR accessories in the known universe. Follow me as I reveal our products that just might shatter your reality. Over this way, the Track Strap Plus, enabling 8 extra hours of full body tracking. Animate the avatar while shooting, kicking, and dancing to your heart.
Not in the mood, I don't have your.
A little smile, and then they just jaywalk right in the middle of like a highway. Everybody's slamming their brakes, and old Peggy Sue is just crossing wherever is most convenient for her. It's not fair. Well, Article 40 of Beijing's traffic laws stipulates that drivers in motor vehicles can't just suddenly stop, even if it's at a crosswalk. Yeah, so if somebody's about to walk at a crosswalk, they have to wait until drivers go by. It's forbidden to stop at these crossings, and if you do so, you're risking a fine. Hopefully, just a warning. Just a warning not to stop at crosswalks. It's kind of weird. That's an odd slap on the wrist. Hey, I noticed you stopped. Don't. See ya. Number 9, never nude. Okay, how do I word this one here? We've all heard about it in some way, I'm sure. You know those websites that we visit after the sun goes down? Maybe you're scrolling through Reddit even, some random threads pop up, you're like, okay, sure, that's not what I clicked. It happens. I used to download music from the internet. The things I've seen in pop-ups alone, horrifying. I have to wash my eyes. Well, in China, the government monitors the internet, so none of the adult content really makes its way to your eyes ever, even if you wanted it to. You get what I mean? Anything scandalous is censored. Objectionable material as well, just in general, won't make it to the screen or even the book. Yeah, you can't even write about being nude, because they'll toss literature right out. Only think dirty thoughts, don't say them. Number 8, born this place. The hukou system is an interesting one. When you're raised in a small town, you can't wait to grow up and move. Maybe it's the city life for you that you yearn for. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe you're sick of hearing trains go by every morning and you want to head to the country and hear some crickets. Having the choice to visit and move back and forth, rent out these places, that's a privilege. Depending on where you were born in China, you may be limited to the areas that you can and can't move to. You might literally be stuck living in the country. The government monitors every single citizen, so if you spend more than 3 days away from your residence, you have to register for a temporary residential permit. They have the system in place so that residents can't just all migrate at the same time to cities and then cause a food shortage. Number 7, family time. Chinese culture centers heavily around respecting your elders. That's a huge element. And really, we need to enforce that everywhere, if I'm being honest. That's a great law. Yeah, I said law. Back in 2013, China introduced an elderly rights law, meaning they're not being neglected anymore. You don't visit Gam Gam, well, you're going to the slammer. Loneliness among the elderly is a major issue, so companies will even allow time off to visit your parents. My heart feels warm knowing this, honestly. My first job was at a retirement home, and I used to love it. I used to keep my headphones out, I used to talk to all the old ladies, all the old dudes. I was like 16 years old, I was a garbage guy. I would do recycling. It was the best. I love talking to them. They're lonely. Talk to them. Adults are legally required to also stay in the loop, not just visit, shake a hand or two, and then leave. No, you have to spiritually connect with your elders in China. You can't just phone it in, literally. If you feel bad now, hit that thumbs up and go call your grandma. Number 6, unauthorized reincarnations. Yeah, this one's fun. China's authorities created a law so Buddhist monks can't be reincarnated there without legal permission, of course. Always gotta get legal permission, even to reincarnate. The State Administration for Religious Affairs believes that this was an important step that they had to take. This was put in place to limit the power of the Dalai Lama. So 2 separate Dalai Lamas might be chosen in the future. Yeah, like Captain America, different timelines. This is insane, hear me out. Beijing's view of the current Dalai Lama, the 14th, he's now 86 years old, and he said that when he was 90, he would make the choice whether or not he would be reincarnated. which could end a role that's been in Tibet Buddhism for over 600 years. So yeah, like I said, it's a big deal. That's where laws come in play and make this whole process tricky. The government, they're trying to limit the power of the Dalai Lama since he's been living in exile in India since the late 50s. So we could have Beijing's approved Dalai Lama that was, reincarnated, and the one identified by Buddhist monks. Two different ones. So if you're planning a reincarnation anytime soon, well, you better get approval from China first. The people of Tibet are very unlikely to accept a Chinese Communist Party appointed Dalai Lama. Number 5, work friends. This next one's a little lighter, and honestly, if this rule was in place over here right now, well, a lot of my friends wouldn't have jobs. You can't date coworkers in China. Yeah, and what's even better than that is that if you date somebody, sometimes your work will assess who you're dating, like outside of the fields, and then they have to approve of them. That's amazing. This internet company in China, their dating rule in the workplace got leaked. And let me read some of these rules out, and then let's see if we agree here. Rule 42, males who have been employed for less than a year and females who have been employed for less than 3 months are prohibited from finding a boyfriend or girlfriend in the company. Okay, you gotta bust some tables first. Rule 43, female employees who have found a boyfriend outside the company and have decided to have relations with him must take the initiative to tell their superior. Only if the relationship is fitting for the company can she then continue to be employed, and those who fail to report are directly expelled. So if you worked for Pepsi, Carol from Coca-Cola's accounting would be a no-go. Get what I'm saying? Rule 44, male employees under 25 are restricted from finding a girlfriend in the company. Hashtag grow up. Rule 46, frequently changing boyfriends and girlfriends within the company is prohibited. Those who have changed more than 3 times will be permanently expelled. So choose wisely. Number 4, one-child policy. Immediately darker. This one was phased out recently, but I have to bring it up. Introduced in 1979, the Chinese government made this rule where a majority of couples could only have 1 child. This was done to control population growth, but of course, from a human rights point of view, things got a little dicey. See, come 2015, things didn't magically change, it just switched to a 2-child limit. And then finally, come 2021, it's completely phased out. The government saw this plan as a way to keep things running smooth, but in doing so, they reduced the fertility rate. And there ended up being a labor shortage because seniors needed those kids, as in the only one of those kids, to take care of them. No one was left to work, see what I mean? As per point number 7. Number 3. Tickets, please. Medical systems are different everywhere, and in China, having that many people, things have to run smoothly. It's a must. There's more often than not a wait line for most commodities. They have something called healthcare tickets over there. Honestly, I kind of agree with this. I'm pretty on board. If you're looking to see a doctor, you gotta buy a ticket first. Like a movie, a really slow, boring, coughing a lot movie. You can buy these tickets like you would movie theaters through an app or through a website, whatever works best. Because if you don't have a ticket, it would be an extremely long wait time just to see a doctor and talk and then plan something. After they bought a ticket, patients can register it to a specific doctor that fits their needs, rather than wait in a room full of sick people all going to the same person, that slow process that I'm used to over here in Canada. This way, patients in China can just go specifically to the doctor that they need, rather than get referred over and over and over again and wait in these long lines. Do you agree with this fast pass system? Sound off below. Number 2, busking. Here in Toronto, we have Busker Fest. It's amazing. My friends perform in it. It's loud. It's full of energy. It's an outdoor variety show. If you've been to any major city, at one point you've seen a kid butchering an Ed Sheeran song. That's busking. Buskers are common, and in Hong Kong, they're really not. You're not allowed to whip out a banjo, throw down a hat on the sidewalk, and start improvising with locals. It's an offense to play any musical instrument in the streets. So keep that tromboning to yourself. And finally, number 1, banned. To cap this list off on laws you didn't know about, I figured I'd just rapid fire a few things that are banned in China. All your favorite things. Most of them are websites. Google is a no-go, YouTube as well, so you won't find my face over there. And speaking of face, Facebook too is banned, which honestly isn't really a total loss. Reddit is not allowed, so say goodbye to your late night scrolling. Netflix too is blocked, so no more binging and Netflix and chilling. Wikipedia, blocked. Zoom was blocked for a hot minute. Messenger, of course, being part of Facebook, Meta, is blocked. So if you wanted to block somebody, you couldn't because Messenger was blocked. I'm saying block a lot. We're all blocked. No more local rappers as well spitting bars on your newsfeed either because SoundCloud has been blocked for 8 years. I'm on board with this one. This one's fine. Until podcasts came out, we're like, okay, drop those. When we're done with scripts here, we toss them in Dropbox. I'll never take Dropbox for granted again because over there it's blocked. Imgur has been blocked for a couple years now too, so no more GIFs. GIFs? GIFs. GIFs. Definitely GIFs.
Alright guys, I'm gonna have my stream here. If you guys have anything down, here's my link to my channel, my Discord channel. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're back here. Alright, I'll go down. Alright. That was a long screen. Alright. This was pretty interesting. Are you sure? Yep. Just see me edit, pretty much. Okay. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you like my content. Bye bye. And subscribe to and check out Massacre and Simply Sizzle and other people. Papa Meat Cannon. I forgot to put Meat Cannon. Oh, that's nice.